Hi there, it's Paul from Hurricane Forex Trading. It is very, very boring at the moment. And why is it so boring? Folks, it's basically because it's FOMC today, so everything's pretty flat. I just wanted to talk about momentum indicator and some other things going on now. Obviously, FOMC and non-farm payrolls do cause a bit of boring market. You get this, so it's Friday, his non-farm payrolls, you can see it was there, so everything kind of hangs around, doesn't really do anything. It's very difficult to get any trades. So yeah. So anyway, in fact, this morning we're in flags all over the place. Everything seems to have flags on it. So just F9. I'll just draw one there for you. So there's a sell. That's a sell flag. You can see the bottom of it. It's sitting flat. Can't draw straight lines this morning. It's sitting flat. You can see it is a bearish sell flag. There is, even though there's that buy signal there, because it's in a sell flag. So we get the big move down, we get flat, and then we get a continuation or a break up. Okay, so we can't take any trades on that, just like most other things in the market. So let's talk about the momentum indicator. So that's this. This is now based on predictive MAs rather than standard MAs. Okay, which makes life a bit different because it can then predict bullish movement going on here. So it predicts move in the market. We did have a break here of this level here, but everything's very flat. See, again, that's another flag, quite clear flag actually. And then there was a little break off of it. This is a very slow trade up to there. Doubt it's even going to go anywhere until after FOMC tonight, and I won't be in trading during FOMC. So again, you can start seeing how this works. Somewhere I've got, here it is. So I wanted to compare the momentum indicator I've got to MACD, which is also a momentum indicator. So MACD's signals would give you a sell there. MACD would be there. So you get a sell, but you're in an uptrend, so you don't want to take it. But when we get a buy, so MACD comes in there, there. You can see we get buys signals when MACD's still starting to give sell signals like that. So we still get buy signals out of it. So you can see there's a bit of a difference between my momentum indicator and MACD's momentum indicator. Again, the way that, so MACD's still indicating sells, whereas mine's starting to indicate buys. Now, of course, we tend to go for this signal, being the one we're really interested in, because that's the main entrance to a trend. Now, obviously, it's in an uptrend. We've had this pullback here, and then we're into this big trend. How do you tell the difference between a good signal and a bad signal? Firstly, the 200, we're above the 200 Heikin-Ashi moving average. Secondly, there is not much momentum to the downside. You can see that there. Whereas you can see that there is a good build-up of momentum from the upside. Remember, you don't have to take the trade on the signal. You can take it later. So another couple I'm looking at. So I've got New Zealand GBP Aussie again. Would really like to take a trade on this, but I think this is a head and shoulders. It's nice structure for head and shoulders. So up to here and then bounce down like that. Maybe not so violently. So that's why, again, I've not taken a trade anymore. I've got no trades on anything really. One trade on it at the moment, and I think that's going to stop out. So it is all about, hang on, New Zealand dollar is now showing strength to the downside, as you can see. Yeah, so you can see that it's starting to show movement to the downside, but again, without that break, I need a break of this level here to actually make the trade. Okay, otherwise it's just going to be stuck in this flag, where it's probably going to sit till I don't know when. So so that's the modifications to the momentum indicator, just in the way it calculates momentum. And you can see it's pretty clear. So it's actually telling us it's going to the downside, even though there is a little move, a momentum candle to the upside. You can't take it because we're just going to head. When we get to about here, there'll be a big whipsaw, and then we'll actually be able to do some trading tonight. Okay, thanks very much. Hope that's helpful. So the website's hurricaneforex.com. If you want to join the Mastodon server, that's like Twitter but for trading. That's forextrading.one. So www.forextrading.one, and then I've got a trading room at hf-traders.com. Thanks very much. Oops, stop sharing.